Getting the switch unstuck. Well, I am back once more. I did get it to move, so now you can see it's moving. So it took a lot of doing, a lot of spraying. What do you call it? A lot of tapping with a hammer. I did remove the washer so that it would move freely down the shaft, or down, you know, I could take it off. I still haven't got to come off all the way. It stops right there. I think I'm hitting something, a burr or something like that. I don't know exactly what, but anyway, it is moving really good, so I really don't have to take it apart, but like I say, I'd kind of like to have it apart and get that shaft cleaned up really good and lubricated. So I'm thinking probably that's what it was. I don't know how old this is, but you know, these things are lubricated at the factory. I believe the switches are, and probably didn't get much use, and it just, the lubricant turned to glue, and boy was it stuck. I probably could have used some heat to do the same thing, but this was easier for me to do. So that's what I did. I think I'm going to try to tap it out the rest of the way and see if I can get that to clear up. But like I say, at least it is moving, and it seems like it's going to work out fine now. So that is good. I will clean it up again, like I say, and do some light lubricant on it to keep it basically just on the ball, and make sure it has, you know, because this really doesn't need to be lubricated, because like I say, it just turns to glue after so many years. So clean it really good. I think that'd be the thing. Maybe put some deoxit. Maybe that wouldn't be too bad. But like a graphite type of lubricant probably would be better, I would think. So anyway, that's that. Let me see if I can get this the rest of the way off, and we'll go from there. Welcome back once again. It is 6:51 now on a New Year's Day evening. I worked on this signal generator most of the day. I did free up the switch, and now I have it all back together. As you can see, it does switch just fine. And I did a little test of it just to see what it was doing. I get audio frequency out. I can touch here with a scope probe and ground and get the, I don't know if it's 1000 or 400 hertz tone. And it does vary with the control here. You guys are seeing that. It varies with this control. So I know it is working, but I get nothing out of the RF. I've tried the different settings on the if I connect the scope there, I get a pattern, but it's the same pattern no matter which way I have this set. If I can turn it all the way up, all the way down, turn this all the way up, all the way down, and it really doesn't make any difference. So I know that's not what's coming out. I mean, it may be what's coming out, but it's not right. So that's that. I gotta really watch this daggone keep laying it down on its side and pulling that tube out of its socket and bending the tubes or the pins. So I really got to kind of pay attention to that, I guess. Anyway, that part, that's the one that does work, so I don't think it's broke. The 12AX7 does work, and the 6AN8 up here is getting hot. It's working, you know, but I don't have any RF, so I'm going to have to do some checking up here. As far as I know, I got the switch all back together right. I don't think it's wrong. I checked the pictures I took. The orientation is the same. It's got, well, I know it's right because these were on top, and they're still on top. So this goes with this. In other words, you can only put it together pretty much the only way you can put it together. Otherwise, your what do you call it doesn't match at all. It would be underneath, and you wouldn't want that. So, but anywho, that's good. So I don't know exactly what else to do. I guess I'm going to look at the manual. I've got the manual on the computer, and I'll probably take a look at it. And I did also use the radio here, the little AM radio, to see if there was any signal at all coming out. And I tried the IF frequency of 455 and a 600 hertz tone as well. I mean 6 kilohertz tone as well. And it's the same thing. What did I say? 600 kilohertz. I'm sorry. Anyway, 600 kilohertz. Around 600 on the dial, and I didn't get anything there either. So, like I said, it's that radio usually picks up pretty good from a signal generator. You don't have to be that close to it, but I was right up next to it. Even tried it in the back area here, but didn't get anything. So that's that. Like I say, I'll get the manual out, start troubleshooting, and find out what the problem could be, and we'll go from there. So, hoping it's nothing too serious. This switch is not the best in the world. I tried my best to clean all the darkness out of that, but I didn't do a very good job, and it didn't come out very good. Without taking these coils off, it's almost impossible to do anything with these wafers. So, like I said, it's all back together, and it's there was a couple of things that did not make any sense as far as how they were laid out on this ground connection here. I don't even think that touches anything. When the script, any way you put that switch, I don't think it makes any contact. But it is what it is. That's the way it's it was lined up before. So I don't know. Like I say, that's all I can do for now. So I'll bring you back when I have more on that. I've shot about 3 videos worth of video here, so I need to get this off the camera and do some editing, and maybe put some videos up for the next few days. Like I say, I'm going to visit Mom tomorrow, and so I won't be here to do anything, but maybe if I can get some of this edited, I'll get one up for tomorrow, and you'll have something to watch. Like I said, I was hoping to have a better result here, because as good a shape as this thing is in, I really thought it would take right off. But at the same time, you think, well, if it's in that good a shape, maybe it never did work. That's a possibility, because these components look like, they're brand new. So, it looks like it was put together and set up on a shelf, is what it looks like. Or that's the way it looks like to me. So, like I say, I'll go over the troubleshooting section and see what I can find out. I should be able to generate some frequency on this side and do some checking with the scope. And up here where the tube is at, this area here. And I should get some variation, find out a good place to look for the scope output, and go from there. So, alright, that's going to do me. Like I say, you guys have a wonderful day. It is 6:57 now. And I'm going to go back to the computer and back to my comfy chair. And I've spent a lot of time there today. And so, if I didn't mention it, the tubes will be here. I think I've already mentioned it. They'll be here tomorrow. Supposedly they are in Columbus, the next city over. So they should be here. And I don't know about the capacitors, and I did order them. I got the confirmation back from PayPal that the money was sent. So I haven't actually heard any further than that. So I don't know if he gives confirmation when he ships or what he does, but haven't heard a thing yet, so we'll see. No big hurry on it really, but I kind of like to get this tested and find out if it's going to work or not. I do have to put those wires on. I haven't got that done yet, but I will be doing that tomorrow probably. Unless like I said, it depends on how. Some days I go see Mom and I feel like doing other things as well, and I do it, but some days I don't, and I don't generally do anything at all then. So I just watch videos or whatever. So we'll see how it comes out. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and we will see you.